Hi, welcome to the Mediocre Minimalist. Today I will be telling you about 5 ways that you can be a more eco-friendly shopper. Tip number 1. Is there something that I already have that can fulfill my needs without buying something new? So I know we all get excited when we see different items of clothing online, but it's a good idea to always take stock of what you have. Is there something in my wardrobe that either with dressing up or dressing down with different accessories I can use to suit my needs? So that's the first one. Tip number 2, delay your gratification. We all have had those moments where we see something, we get really excited, we impulse buy it, and then we realize, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. So if there's something that really has caught your eye, delay buying it. Could be a few days, a few weeks, depending on the availability and how badly you want it. But you want to ask yourself, do I need this? Is it actually within my budget? Is it useful to me? Could my money be spent better elsewhere? And usually for impulse buys, the interest in that item will kind of go away over time. But if it's something that you're really excited about and can't stop thinking about, then you can go back and buy it. Tip number 3, research the item before buying it. I tend to look at customer reviews, whether it's made of, recycled materials or other sustainability efforts are made. Do your research on the product to make sure that it's actually going to work the way you want it to and it'll last a good amount of time. Tip number 4, own the commitment. I know we don't really think of buying items as a commitment, but it kind of is. So every object that comes into your life, you are responsible for that object. So if you're buying, a cream, that means using the entirety of that cream, and then disposing of it in the proper way. So if it's recyclable, sorting that into your recycling. So you should probably be asking yourself, am I committed to using all of that item and then safely disposing of it? Sometimes disposing of it in the most environmental friendly way can be a bit tricky. Take any kind of electronics, for instance. Usually you have to drop that off at your local e-waste center so that it doesn't just end up in a landfill. So make sure that you are committed to using that product throughout its entire life cycle and disposing of it in a sustainable way before purchasing it. Tip number 5, last one. So let's say you've done all of these steps and you decided, yes, I want this item. Try to find it secondhand first. You have a chance to profit off somebody else's impulse buy. So look around on places like Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, Craigslist, there's tons of others. See if you can find it used first so that you save the environment and you save yourself a little bit of money. And you can set yourself a deadline that if I haven't found this item within this amount of time of searching, then I'll buy it new. Sometimes what can also happen is this is like a built-in way of delaying gratification, especially if it's a little harder to find secondhand, because if it's starting to get to be too much trouble, you might just be like, you know what, I don't need it. So yeah, those were all of the tips that I have for you today. I hope you found some of them helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.